Guys, my name is Heriberto. Everybody calls me Eddie. It's kind of pronounced like Eddie, but it's actually spelled Heri. Kind of shortening my name a little bit. Um, so Borinquen, like he was asking, Borinquen stands for Island of Enchantment. That was the name that it was given to by the natives to the island of Puerto Rico. I'm Puerto Rican, born and raised. Been here for about 10 years. So when I started this whole thing was kind of one of those like, we're gonna go back to our roots. It's something fun I'm doing in my kitchen. Nothing crazy. It's probably never gonna grow more than a couple gallons. The company started technically in 2019, but we really didn't start huge production until about 2021. And the way they started was I was in culinary arts in school, and I had one of those philosophy student moments where you realize you're about to graduate and the profession you chose, whether it doesn't pay or nobody's hired. And this is obviously pre-pandemic, so it was like, that time I was working for a corporation, making $30 an hour. I was like, here I'm gonna go to work for a kitchen, twice the amount of hours, probably for somebody that's not gonna appreciate half of the stuff and gonna make, if you're lucky, 14 bucks an hour. So at the time, my chef was making this for his wife. He was tired of her spending $7 a bottle every single time she went to the store, buying, 2 to 3, drinking 2 every day. So it adds up. So he started making it for his wife. I haven't had soda since I was 9 years old. So when I tried it, it was bringing that overflow to school. It was fizzy, tasted good, and it was good for me. So I started making it at home, and at the same time, people in the school wanted to buy it. So it was kind of like right place, right time, and started doing production. So what is kombucha? Have you guys ever had kombucha before? Everybody? No, no? Okay. So kombucha is a carbonated fermented tea. So it starts as your, just like your average sweet tea, just like your mama made. Just sugar, your basic black tea or green tea. We actually have a custom blend of black and green because I can't have caffeine. So I kind of wanted something that didn't have that caffeine factor to it. When we started production of it, we started discovering that with kombucha, you get a bunch of really good health benefits. So not only the probiotics, you have a ton of healthy acids, and through the process of fermenting it, it eats a lot of that sugar. So a lot of people, you'll probably hear that they say, oh, it has a very strong vinegary flavor. The reason being is because it's made the exact same way as vinegar is. You add a mother to your tea, eats the sugar out, and then that's how you get kombucha. From there, we go ahead and add fruit puree. We used to do our own fruit, but then we discovered that with hazard plants and all this like extra steps that you have to take and everything to make the puree itself stable and be able to be used for other products, it was just easier to hire another company to just get it to us. Plus, they already had the connections and we were able to get way better products. And some of you, once you try the kombucha, you'll be able to smell it. It's only 100% pure fruit. Water, tea, fruit, that's it. With that being said, so after the kombucha is done, like I said, we add that puree to it. That makes it extremely flexible. So the first product, the kombucha, we can go ahead and take it and add anything we want to it. So if somebody, which you'll see with the rosemary cranberry, that was actually one of our customers that said, hey, I love rosemary, I love cranberry, you should make that. And I was like, okay. So it takes us about 3 days to just turn around to create a new flavor. The only thing that it takes us a little bit longer is just packaging, getting the cans. And we do offer these in kegs and cans. So what our flavors are? Mango, guava, and pineapple. Those are our year-long flavors. From this, we have our seasonals that we're trying to expand. We have a strawberry, a rosemary cranberry, and we're about to release in March our first ginger and lime. That one, a lot of customers were asking for ginger, and we try to stay away from it because I feel like everybody makes a ginger. But I mean, if the customers are asking that much for it, it's for a reason. So we decided to start experimenting with one. And we're actually right now at about 44 locations around Charlotte. We do not sell to the public yet, only wholesale, which it kind of worked out for the beginning because a lot of our stuff, it's just me. I'm doing the canning, the designing, the manufacture, everything. Just because I realized that if you start paying a lot of this people to do it and you don't have any money, you got to learn how to do this stuff. Same with the labels. I got a quote for 250 per label. And I was like, I don't have 250 per label, so YouTube a whole night and ended up designing the whole label. Plus, it kind of helped out too because I was able to design it how I want it. I don't know if you guys ever been to a grocery store and go to see beer. Before it was like get loud colors, so you pop. Well, now in a sea of loud colors, you kind of blend. So that's another reason why we went with the black. And even when you see our cans, they have a lot of like hidden jokes too and Easter eggs on them. So it's kind of funny. So here you can see a map of everywhere that we are. Everything is done. We deliver to them. We have a couple accounts that pick up, but majority of them have found out that having cans and kegs at the same time has helped a lot. People are buying multiple of them at a time. And the biggest thing of our kombucha that they love is because I wasn't exposed to kombucha for the first year that I made it, like commercial kombucha. I just made it however I thought it tasted good. So ours, if you ever had it, for the people that had kombucha before, no vinegar bite. We actually got rid of almost all of it, and you actually taste the fruit. Not like some kombuchas that you try and kind of like it's a faded like mango or a faded strawberry. We actually put about 1.5 pounds of fruit per gallon to add to it. So the fruit will add a ton of texture to it. And what other things we're trying to shoot for this year? We're working on trying to get a space that we can call home. We've been bouncing around a lot of spaces and now we're trying to get our own. So that's kind of what we're fighting to get right now. Besides that, we're trying to expand to supermarkets, trying to see how we can get to those and streamline our production so we can actually produce more to keep up with demand. And obviously the highest ones, hire some help since I'm the only guy doing everything and make a full-time job. It's crazy enough, I still do a lot of stuff on the side too. And that's basically it.